Let's start with this woman who is arrested because she forced the pilot to shut down the plane after sneaking onto the airplane. On July 10th, 2022, an ordinary day at Miami International Airport quickly turned into a scene of chaos when a woman forcefully and unlawfully boarded a Spirit Airlines flight bound for Detroit, Michigan. The flight, which had already boarded its passengers and was preparing for takeoff, was delayed by an unexpected and disruptive incident involving a passenger who had missed her boarding time. The trouble began when Spirit Airlines employees noticed the woman attempting to board the plane a full 45 minutes after the gate had closed. Denied access due to her tardiness, the woman did not accept the decision. Instead, she took matters into her own hands, sneaking onto the plane from the tarmac. Once inside, she aggressively pushed past flight attendants and passengers, determined to take her seat and insisting the flight proceed despite her late arrival.
I just walk in, like you guys. I walk in with you guys. For what I understood, I just rushed in. The agent went to close the door, and there was one that was sitting on the flight and was refusing even to move. Philip, is Stephanie inside? They stepped out already? She's inside. She's inside? She's inside the plane. Let me just go in, because there was one that was refusing getting out.
No pasa, tell her to come outside. If she doesn't come out, then we can wait. Everybody. Okay. Right? That's the procedure.
Let the supervisor go and let him know.
But we have to listen because it trespass after warning.
Yeah.
And if not, we have to detain everybody?
Everybody.
Yes.
First we start with the person in front of in front.
Right now, I can press charges for you trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. I haven't.
I just let you know right now, the police officers are here. We're going to ask you to voluntarily walk out of the plane. If not, we're going to ask everybody. We're going to ask. I understand, but you will not.
Her actions quickly escalated when she threatened to assault anyone who opposed her, including the captain if the plane did not take off. This alarming behavior prompted the flight attendants to call in their supervisor, who then alerted airport security and the police. The tension on board grew as the woman continued to refuse to leave the aircraft, causing distress among the passengers and crew.
Board. When we closed the door, we went through the door. When there was no agent at the moment, ma'am. So
let's talk to you outside. Let's come outside.
Right now,
yeah.
If you don't get out right now,
okay, hold on.
Let me get everybody out. Right.
Okay, we'll get everybody out. I board like everybody else, and I pay for my ticket.
All right, let's go to the jet bridge so we can talk.
What do you mean? No,
come over here.
To talk about.
All right.
I'm going home like everybody else.
That's what I'm saying.
If I don't go home, nobody go home.
Okay. All right.
I never did nothing. I paid for my ticket like everybody else.
Ma'am, we need to talk to you. Let's go outside.
No, I don't have to talk to y'all.
Okay, we're gonna make it worse.
Y'all can send me a paper in the mail.
Okay?
Y'all can literally send me something in the mail. Whatever. I pay for a ticket. I pay for a ticket like everybody else.
Let's go. Everybody has to
be
be
plane after me. It's people that got on the plane after me.
Then the plane.
There's people that got on.
As the situation intensified, law enforcement officers arrived on the scene and attempted to persuade the woman to disembark peacefully. Despite their efforts, the woman remained defiant, insisting that she had every right to stay on the plane because she had purchased a ticket like everyone else. Her refusal to comply left the officers with no choice but to order the deboarding of all passengers, turning what should have been a routine flight into a logistical nightmare.
I mean, and guess what? I'm going to beat the case because I'm not trespassing.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're going to have to deplane everybody.
My name is. You should know.
Well, y'all come from that fast.
What's that?
Y'all come from that fast.
We're around. There's a lot of people here. You're after the board.
Get your ass off the plane.
Ma'am, don't instigate her, please. Guys, don't instigate her, because then we got to deal with her.
They never refused me. I was already on the plane.
They're refusing you now.
Now, after the fact, no. But that's after the fact. You can't do that after the fact. So, no. Everybody gone. We all going home late. Oh, well. No, I can't. Because they should have just took off.
Let's go. Let's do it fast. What are you guys waiting for? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's move.
My boarding pass is the same flight as everybody else. They just want to have an attitude because they're miserable. They're miserable with their life. There's nothing for you to say. What is there for you to say?
Okay.
Like I said, y'all want to make my life hard, make everybody else's life hard.
No, not at all.
I want to go home. I don't even live here.
Okay.
No, that's mine,
All right.
clearly.
All right, let's go.
You're not going behind me, though.
Ma'am, let's go.
You can go, and I will go behind you.
Go
You're
ahead.
not walking behind me, period.
Ma'am, let's
I don't
go.
trust you. I don't trust. Yes, please record. Thank you.
I give you this.
My Instagram is.
The woman continued to resist, arguing and making a scene, even as the officers attempted to escort her off the plane. Her behavior grew more erratic, and she refused to provide identification, further complicating the situation. Eventually, the officers were forced to physically remove her from the aircraft, leading to her arrest.
So send it to me so I can send it to my daddy. That's your only bag. Because they're definitely not walking behind me. Yeah, make sure y'all Instagram, Skype. They're making it worse for them. That's illegal. I didn't do shit. I have a ticket like everybody else.
Everybody hears out.
I have a ticket like everybody else. What do you mean? And then y'all grabbing on the rest. For what? Y'all not necessary. What the hell? I have a ticket for this flight, and y'all trying to take me off the flight.
It's no longer valid.
What do you mean it's not valid?
Because you're going to jail.
But everybody else is not.
I'm not gonna. All right, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, hold on. Let's
How?
relax. We're gonna take your property.
I'm relaxed.
We're
You're
gonna take
grabbing
your
me.
property. You're not grabbing your
I'm
property.
relaxed. You're grabbing me. What do you mean?
Relax.
Because why is he
Calm
grabbing
down.
me and I'm
Calm
relaxed?
down. Calm
Like
down.
I said, plate got stopped because I have a ticket. No.
I'll get you.
269 74 23. Text my dad and tell him. See, look at him. That drag, now they want to drag. Make sure I already went through security. Yeah, I know. Turn around. No, that's illegal. I just went through security. Listen, stay right there.
Stay right there.
Trying to beat me. Hey, they're trying to beat me. Y'all get sued. Still, y'all not going to.
Following her arrest, the woman faced a series of charges, including disorderly conduct and destruction of aircraft. Disorderly conduct is governed by Florida statutes, Chapter 877.03, which defines the offense as acts that corrupt public morals, outrage the sense of public decency, or affect the peace and quiet of persons who may witness them. Disorderly conduct is typically classified as a misdemeanor in the second degree, carrying penalties of up to 60 days in jail or a $500 fine. Interference with a flight crew, which can also be interpreted as destruction of aircraft, is a federal offense under 49 U.S. Code SS 46504. This statute makes it illegal to assault or intimidate a flight crew member or interfere with their duties in a manner that endangers the safety of the aircraft. Penalties for this federal crime are severe, potentially including fines and imprisonment for up to 20 years, especially if a dangerous weapon was involved or serious injury occurred as a result of the interference. All right, let's move to this next case where things might get even messier. On a recent evening, a high-speed traffic stop turned into a complex legal scenario. The driver, who was speeding at 104 MPH and failing to maintain their lane, was pulled over by law enforcement. This marked the third time the driver had been arrested, and their frustration and nervousness were evident throughout the encounter.
Hi, how are you? Hi, Kevin. So you don't realize that you're going 104, weaving in and out of traffic, telling other people to use your signal.
I was going about 18 and then I realized you were back in the middle and I dropped. Fine.
You're going 104. Do you have your driver's license? Go ahead. Where are you coming from? Esperanza, where are you coming from?
I do not ask.
Let me get you. Step out with me.
For what reason, sir?
So I smell a little about college beverage down there. Okay, and I want to make sure that you're okay to drive. And if you are, I'll let you go with just a warning. I'm going to give you a citation.
Okay, yes, sir. I do have to mind if I take them off.
You can? Mm-hmm.
I am just taking my shoes off. Just
That's fine.
for
That's what I'm
reference.
During the stop, the officer observed signs of potential impairment and proceeded to administer field sobriety tests. The driver, who revealed they were sore from powerlifting and had a recent concussion, struggled with the tests. These tests included walking in a straight line and holding one foot up while counting aloud, which proved challenging for the driver due to their physical condition.
How much did you have to drink tonight, Esperanza?
None, sir.
Okay, go ahead and face me. Put your... Okay, stay following my finger, okay, Esperanza? Put your feet back together, please. Don't move your head, okay? Just your eyes. See the tip of my finger, Esperanza?
Yes, sir. I apologize. I'm have a slight headache.
Do you have any questions?
Is this completely necessary?
It is.
For what reason?
So we do these because these are NHTSA guidelines, okay? It's nothing I made up. They're scientifically proven. They're to make sure that you're all right to drive, okay? Because I still smell the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from you, okay? So how much did you have to drink tonight?
I had let you know I did not have anything to drink.
Okay.
I have been with people who have been drinking, vomiting, doing the whole 9 yards.
So
I do have my medical card,
Okay.
and I do smoke marijuana. Smoked about 3.5 hours ago, and that is all I do have to tell you this evening.
So I've done this a lot, okay? I can still smell the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from you, okay? Based off of what we've done so far, I still believe that you have a drink tonight, okay? And that's why we're doing this. So we still have to finish this part. It's part of it, okay? And then, depending on how it goes, if you're safe to drive, I will let you go, okay?
Yes, sir.
In addition to their physical discomfort, the driver admitted to using marijuana about 3.5 hours prior but denied consuming alcohol. Despite the driver's claims, the officer noted the smell of alcohol, which prompted further testing.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
As the officer conducted the sobriety tests, the situation took a dramatic turn when shots were fired nearby. This sudden and dangerous distraction added stress to an already tense situation. Despite the chaotic circumstances, the officer continued with the procedures necessary for the DUI investigation.
Okay. We just thought.
That sound is very triggering. I apologize.
Okay.
I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, so did you want to continue on, Esperanza? So we can finish this part?
If I could just have a moment, sir. I apologize. I just have to compose myself. That is a very triggering event for me with weapons and things like that. I'm trying to stay clear of them. I apologize, sir, and I do appreciate your return. 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000.
The driver was subsequently arrested on charges of driving under the influence DUI. The officer explained the rights related to additional chemical tests and the consequences of refusing them, which include a potential loss of driving privileges and increased penalties if convicted.
Okay, Esperanza. Okay, let's go back to my vehicle over here this way. Let's walk this way towards my vehicle.
For what reason, sir?
So you're gonna be
my vehicle?
I'm gonna be towing your vehicle. You're being placed under arrest, okay?
For what reason, sir? I do apologize.
Liquor and/or drugs, okay? Okay, let's walk back to your.
Please do not do this to me this evening.
I didn't do it to you.
Please.
Okay? You decided. You have anything in your pockets, Esperanza? Alright, Esperanza, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important, okay? You're under arrest for driving under the influence and intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The Mexico flight consent requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, a laboratory technician, or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by a law enforcement agency. Okay. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year if you are convicted in the court while driving under the influence. You may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Okay. Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of the New Mexico law that you take a breath test. Do you now agree to be tested? Okay. You have a phone in your vehicle that I'll take it with us, okay?
From a legal perspective, driving under the influence DUI is a serious offense with substantial consequences. In jurisdictions like New Mexico, DUI laws are detailed in Chapter 66 of the Motor Vehicle Code. Section 668102 defines DUI as operating a vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration back of 0.08% or higher, or while impaired by alcohol or drugs. This section also encompasses driving under the influence of controlled substances or a combination thereof. Section 668103 outlines the penalties for DUI, which may include fines, imprisonment, community service, and mandatory alcohol education programs. These penalties become more severe for repeat offenders, particularly those with multiple DUI convictions. Additionally, Section 68105 addresses administrative penalties such as license suspension and the requirement to install an ignition interlock device. These provisions aim to deter impaired driving and enhance road safety. All right, let's move to this next case where things might get even messier. On October 27, 2023, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a residence following reports of a domestic dispute. The call involved a girlfriend identified as Marley, who was accused of assaulting her boyfriend during a heated argument. When officers arrived on the scene, they found Marley standing outside, partially intoxicated. She detailed the sequence of events, explaining that the argument had become intense and that her boyfriend had been getting too close, prompting her to slap him in self-defense.
I got spit on. I'm the one that got assaulted. Yeah. He's sitting there talking shit, getting him in my face. I smacked him. I'm not gonna lie, I did. Yeah. But you know what? At what point do you stop? Yeah. You let me be living in this house right now if I didn't stick up for her. Yeah. I stuck up for her when I told him that's to go. We have room. Yeah. Get her here. Give her a space for her because that's what she needs.
I would not recommend trying to talk about what's going on tonight.
I told him that too. I told him,
but
this is my house.
You guys are both
you take the spare bedroom.
You need to figure out what you want to do with
it's not. I already told them they both need to get out.
Sober. Not tonight. I wouldn't.
Oh no, it's already figured out.
Yeah, if you got it all figured out. Okay.
This is my house. I've been here for 3 years.
Yeah, and how's he taking that?
He said he needs to work on it. Okay. So, but I told him, understand, he normally takes the spare bedroom. This is my house. I don't care that you bought that fucking bed. I'm not going to the spare bedroom. Right. This is my fucking house. Yeah. I don't need to be kicked out after
argument and the comment and
I've been telling him since August, I need to get out of Dodge. Okay, I need to get out. I want to go to the beach.
Because he's saying you slapped him. And there are fingerprints on his face.
He's sitting there telling me I fucking fucked him.
Why did you slap him?
Because he got fucking aggressive in my face, yelling at me that I fucked around with somebody.
But
sit there and
when it got, how did it get? Did you slap him?
Because I told him not to talk shit like that. And he got in my face again, and then I slapped him. Don't get in my face and get aggressive with me. Then you got aggressive at me with that, and I walked away. I walked away. Now you're getting aggressive with me again in my own house. I've been here for 3 years, and I brought nowhere else to go. And I suck up. And you're gonna be an asshole because you moved in with me, and you're not. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my bathroom. You want me to
stand there?
You want to get aggressive with me after I told you that, you treated me like shit.
So the aggressiveness part of it came from him getting in your face, accusing you of
face.
Okay, but did he touch you?
He did not touch me.
Okay, but then after he got in your face, yelling at you, confronting you about this issue that happened after your trip,
he has been aggressive with me previously.
I'm talking about tonight.
Officers confirmed Marley's account with the boyfriend, who had visible marks on his face consistent with a slap. The boyfriend corroborated Marley's version of the story, further detailing the circumstances of the argument.
So it doesn't matter if there's a previous aggressiveness?
Not if you didn't call.
To add on there, right? It doesn't matter.
He did get taken out of the house that night that happened. There is a police report. He got pulled out of the house.
That's fine, but we're here for the situation today. We're not here for what happened 3 days ago, a week ago, none of that. Okay, so you already explained it to him. The thing is that he doesn't want to press charges on you, but the thing is that you can't be here tonight. And I get it. Listen, I get that this is your thing. But the thing is that you did slap him, and both of you guys got to go your separate ways tonight. We're not gonna be going left and right about
so
he
again,
did this.
I'm getting kicked out of my.
You're not getting kicked out of your house. You're not getting kicked out of your house.
Bullied and bombarded.
Can you let me finish before you do that?
So
the thing is that if this is both a mutual domestic, right? This is both
whatever the case might be, he's being aggressive towards you. You're being aggressive towards him. You hit him, stating you did hit him. He got in your face, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get in my face. I told him, get out of my face, please, and don't talk shit like that. Get out of my face and don't talk shit like that.
Yeah.
He's covered.
Given the visible evidence of assault and the confirmation of the boyfriend's account, Marley was arrested and charged with domestic battery. The police report documented the incident thoroughly, noting the physical evidence of the assault in Marley's intoxicated state. The decision to charge Marley was based on the clear indications of domestic violence, as well as the corroborated testimony from both parties involved.
You would need to go through the court system?
Yes, I'm aware. I talked to somebody.
Did you say,
how long do I have to file a police report for an assault?
did you say that you smacked them? Did you slap them today?
It's on the body cam, but just tell the truth.
I did.
Okay.
He got in my face. He got aggressive at me. I told him, get out of my fucking face. He didn't get out of my fucking face. I slapped him.
Did he touch you at all?
No.
Okay. All right, Marley, you're under arrest. Then.
Can we go get some socks and some shoes, please?
Yeah, you didn't you're not.
And for one for domestic battery,
Here, I'm gonna take this from you, okay? I'm just gonna put it in your pocket. Did you say?
How long do I have to file a police report for an assault?
Did you say that you smacked him? Did you slap him today?
He got in my face. He got aggressive at me. I told him, get out of my fucking face. He didn't get out of my fucking face. I slapped him.
All right, Marley, you're under arrest then.
Marley's arrest for domestic battery led to several immediate legal consequences. She was required to appear in court to face the charges, which included potential penalties under domestic violence laws.
And this is what I have to do. Alright, oops, can't even bail myself out. I have to go to court in the morning.
Yeah, you have to. It's
What
like,
time is court
like I
start?
said, it's like part of the domestic violence laws and stuff. That's why we had.
How do I get a hold of my
Well,
I can't.
what time are you going to
Started
start?
at 11.
The legal process involved assessing the severity of the offense, the evidence presented, and any mitigating circumstances that might influence the court's judgment. As part of the legal proceedings, Marley would have the opportunity to contest the charges or seek a resolution through plea agreements or trial. Under Florida law, Chapter 741, domestic battery penalties vary based on the offense's severity and any aggravating factors. A first-degree misdemeanor can result in up to 1 year in jail, a $1,000 fine, probation, mandatory intervention programs, and restraining orders. But if aggravated, the charge may escalate to a felony, with penalties ranging from up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine for a third-degree felony to up to 15 years in prison and a $10,000 fine for a second-degree felony. Courts may also issue no-contact orders to protect the victim, emphasizing Florida's commitment to addressing domestic violence.